on a device called a trike. In fact, we watched him take off on this show. There he goes. His journey starting off from Lodi, and after a delay in Texas, he is here and ready to share his experience. Marianne is joining him now to learn more.
I know, look at that, and off he went, and you can see this, but when we say trike, this is no little kid's trike. That's a pretty neat rig. This is David Grabowski. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
I bet, pretty exciting stuff. So for the people who are just seeing this for the first time, describe your trike.
It basically is a hang glider on top of a go-kart or a motorcycle, is how I usually describe it. It's got a propeller in the back with the engine, and it's got an instrument panel in the front. You basically are holding on to the whole wing.
So it's just motor-powered with the propeller?
Motor-powered, yeah, gas tank, all that stuff.
Wow.
Goes about 50 miles an hour.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So how did your goal was to relive the first transcontinental flight.
That's right.
Done by a man named Cal Rogers, who was the first man to fly across the country, and yet I'm guessing, if I could think of 100 people, none of us have ever heard of this guy.
Yeah, aviation sort of took off, no pun intended, after he made his flight. He did it in over 100 days. And after he finished the flight, he ended up dying tragically, unfortunately, in an accident a couple months later. And so many huge achievements happened so quickly after that he was sort of forgotten about.
Wow, that's too bad.
Yeah.
So your trip, it took about half that time, right? About 50 days?
50 days, yeah.
Wow.
So my whole goal was to just relive his flight. I actually did the route in reverse. So about 95% of my route was his route, his original 1911 flight path.
You had a whole Kickstarter program to get it going. A lot of people jumped on board.
They did, yeah. We were lucky enough to have 2 successful crowdfunding campaigns for it.
Oh, outstanding. At one point, you had I read that Cal had crashed 17 times during his 100 days. You had a pretty scary landing in what I read was an irate farmer's field.
I did, yeah.
Was he not happy?
He was kind of raised some eyebrows at me at first. This was in Texas. I came down and I just needed to land. The turbulence was so bad that I wasn't going to be able to hold out any longer. So I came down and just landed in a private, grass airstrip that hadn't been mowed in a long time. And the guy came out and was kind of like, "What are you doing?"
And you said, "I come in peace."
Yeah, I was like, "It's okay, I'm sorry, I just needed to land."
No.
But he was really nice, he even mowed it for me so I could take off again.
So you took off again, and you ended up in New York, finally.
I did,
landed, and people there to meet you and excited to see you.
Really the finish line for me was in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, my hometown. I landed there, and there was a news crew there. My local high school that I'd gone to had sent some representatives. My mom was there. That's me hugging her right there.
Oh.
So it was a huge, it was a huge moment to see my own home from the air like that. And yeah, this is me reaching the coast also.
Wow.
Which was very surreal.
I bet. Were you ever scared when you were up there?
Oh, all the time.
Really?
Yeah. No. A couple times. There were 1 or 2 flights that I remember as being particularly kind of scary, just because of turbulence.
Yeah.
One thing or another. And then that landing in Kansas City, there was a really significant, what's called a wind gradient, where the wind is flowing substantially faster in one portion of the air than underneath. And when I came down through that, my nose of my trike kind of nosed over, and I almost crashed right into the runway.
Gosh! Oh my gosh!
It was like one of the easiest flights of the trip, and then one of the scariest endings of the flight.
Wow!
So.
Well, now you're putting together a movie called Tilt Shift.
That's right.
All about the movie. Where's that title come from?
Tilt shift is sort of a kind of a play on words. A tilt shift photography changes your perspective. I wanted to do this trip to change my perspective. It also kind of refers to the tilting and shifting of the trike.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you've got 4 years of footage to go through.
Yeah, about 4 years. We've been filming since I had the idea to do the trip.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot to go through.
When are you going to expect to have the movie done? So a documentary, really?
It's a documentary. Yeah. We're hoping to have a finished cut by the end of this year. We'll probably have a finished film by early next year.
And then what are you going to do with it?
Send it to festivals mainly. Try to get it on Netflix and things like that. And I want to have a couple premieres here in Sacramento. So,
won't that be awesome?
Yeah,
well, be sure to let us know. We'll do a little red carpet thing. It'd be kind of fun.
I would love to walk on a red carpet.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be great.
I love it. Well, congratulations. We're glad you're home safe and sound. And watch for the movie Tilt Shift, all about David's trip across the country on his trike. Thank you for being on Good Days.
Thanks again for having me.
Glad you're home safe and sound. Bethany?
Wow, those images are